Good morning. This video is brought to you by Trapline Transport, serving BC to Quebec, Canada with regional and long-haul Super B flat deck freight. With Trapline's experienced team, you can expect fast, efficient, and honest service. Our team will transport your valuable products across Western Canada with a skill and experience you can expect and can count on. At Trapline, we are committed to you, our customer, building loyalty and long-term partnerships. We want you to be satisfied with our work, which is why we provide open communication channels where we will update you through each process, from arranging a shipment to delivery at your door. Trapline understands that providing exceptional customer service is critical to building strong, long-lasting relationships with our customers. Just head over to traplinetransport.ca and get a free quote right now. How are you guys doing today? I'm here in Karamias and I'm not sure if it's getting stormy or if it's just smoke, because there's a pretty big forest fire up in Manning Park and we're kind of headed that way, and I'm thinking of doing something dumb. I'm thinking of doing something dumb. We'll see how this goes. Just here in the tomato field. Got lots of tomatoes. Some of them are getting red. You can see some have been picked and tossed to the side. Oh, bumblebee. Hello, bumblebee. How's it going, bumblebee? So, fresh tomatoes. So, some are getting orangish, yellowish over there. But, I bet you people picked them over here. There's a nice reddish one right in there. But I'm not gonna pick any. Not mine to pick. I'll pay for the picking. Anyhow, let's hammer down. Let's head up to Hedley and then over to Princeton. Canada Day long weekend traffic. It's rough out here. There's gonna be a lot of traffic. It does look stormy-ish. It looks less cloudy than stormy-ish. Excuse me. Having an allergic reaction to walking in the field there. I know I rarely ask you guys to do this, but remember, what was this, 3 weeks ago? We did the video from Barrier through Clearwater. I talked to you guys about TV viewers. That 61% of you guys watch on TV, and about 61% of you guys are not subscribed. A bunch of you guys went and subscribed. I did find out by a bunch of your comments that you can subscribe on TV. I think I had like 32 people subscribe on that video. Guys, that is my best video I've ever had. Because you guys went and subscribed, it was by far the least interesting video of that week. But because you guys went and subscribed, that video, I guess the YouTube algorithm goes, oh, this video must be interesting and a lot of people are subscribing. We're going to show this video to more people. So if this is the first time you're watching this video, thank you. Thank you for dropping in. I've got a feeling it's the first time you're watching it because a whole bunch of you went and subscribed today. Because only like 39% of you guys are subscribed. Oh boy. Allergies. Should have taken an allergy pill. I guess I can still do that, but it's going to take half an hour to take effect. Remember, more new people come and watch my Monday video. If you guys are going to subscribe, do it on a Monday video. My best video ever was on a Wednesday. If you do it on a Monday video, subscribe right now on this Monday video here, right now. It means my sponsor, Trapline, has to pay me more money. Make the boss pay me more money. Stick it to the boss. Make him pay me more money. Hit that subscribe button. Anyway, I rarely ask you guys to subscribe and like and all that stuff because I find it annoying when people do it, but seeing from 3 weeks ago the analytics for that one video, it's like, well, I get why people do it. I understand why all these YouTubers beg for subscriptions and views and thumbs ups and comments. It makes a huge difference on how many other people get to see the video. As for the stupid thing I'm thinking of doing, a lot of you guys know this is Crow's Nest Highway, highway number 3, and we're headed to Princeton. There is an alternative route to Princeton, not on this highway, after we get through Hedley. I have engine brakes on. I'm like, the truck's not slowing down for the corner. Let's turn those engine brakes on. It's better. I'm thinking of taking that alternative route. I mean, now that I've said it, I kind of have to, don't I? You guys saw me take this route with the RV a while back. Oh man, apparently I can't talk. Slow me down. I think as far as miles, it's pretty much exactly the same distance. In miles, it's just going to be slower going. We have the Snilkameen River on our left-hand side, and what I'm suggesting is to never cross the Snilkameen River. Just staying on this side instead of taking the old railroad bed that we usually do. sorry guys. I'm sorry about my throat. Nice thing is there's lots of passing zones here. If we take the alternative route, there are no passing zones on that alternative route, but there should be nothing but tourists on that road. 9 minutes of delay we're added to my route? It looks like you're saying 40 minutes of delay. Yeah, it's a long weekend here. Call it the August long weekend. So I'm traveling with everybody else that's coming home from camping. It's a huge camping weekend. In 85 kilometers. Oh, what do we got going on here? Ah, it looks like you got someone that was speeding. Someone that just passed me. Pretty sure he'll be pulled over and stopped around this corner. Yep. Weekend. They're gonna go after people's. So at home in Penticton it was 36 degrees Celsius, but it was bright sunny, just scorching sun. Here in the shade in Caramenas it's 27 degrees Celsius, so almost, well, I guess 9 degrees Celsius cooler here. Yeah, it feels good. There's less smoke up this way. Excuse me. Come on. Come on. Got a feeling I'm going to see a lot more cops today. People forget to get extra people on shift for the highway patrol on the days that everybody's driving home. And there's so many people that haven't calculated in the fact that it takes a lot longer to pack up your campsite than you think. Now you're running late, now you feel like you have to rush, and then you run into all this traffic. Everybody else is traveling too. So you start driving more and more aggressive, and that means the cops come out to enforce, to remove some of that aggression. I think that's it for passing lanes. If all of a sudden I get a buildup of vehicles behind us, we'll pull over, use a pull-out, let people by. So yeah, before we'll take that back road, the old highway, we got to get through Hedley first. Hedley is known for their gold rush. They've taken out a lot of gold out of those mountains, and even more copper. See a copper mine. It's kind of hard to see that mountain further off in front of us, where the top of the mountain is, there's no trees. It's just mine slag or whatever they call it, the extra, all the rocks from open pit mining. There's a big copper mine up on top of that mountain directly in front of us. Not the one closer to our right, but directly in front of us, dead on center in front of us. Big, not like a massive open pit mine, but for back in the day, it was a big mine. Pulled over on the side of the road. I don't know if they're broken down. Four-way flashers on. Pulling out wood out of his toolboxes. Doesn't look like he needs help though. You guys see the old railroad grade? It used to cross the road right here. There used to be a little underpass over there. That railroad used to go to Hedley and chip out a lot of the ore that was found in these mountains. Part of the Kettle Railroad. And there used to be a railroad on both sides of the river here. It crossed in Smilkameen. So the railroad on this side here that we're seeing every now and then, that went from Caramias to Hedley. That's it. In Caramias, the rail went south into the US along the Smilkameen River, or north into Princeton, and then from Princeton it could go up to Colville, up towards the Coquihalla, and then down into the lower mainland. Or from Princeton you could also go up to Summerland, where the old steamer still runs in Summerland. Hedley nickel plate road that used to go up, or still goes up, still does, goes up to the nickel plate mine at the top. There's also a lot of abandoned mine shafts all over the place too. So exits right here on the right hand side. Took the RV up that road too. That was a good video. It's a spectacular video. So that means we're almost to Hedley. So far we've only got 3 cars behind us. But as we slow down in Hedley, we'll probably get a crowd, so we'll pull over. As long as that pullout is empty, as we pull out of Hedley. Now in the video where we drove up that road, I showed you one of the old abandoned mines. Welcome to Hedley. It's probably not easy to see, but on the right hand side, right behind the Colonial Inn, there are actually a lot of foundations of the old ore smelting, ore separation facilities. If you're here and want to see all those foundations, just take the exit right here on the right hand side. It's not a private drive. You can drive right down that road. So this little gravel road right here, that's an actual road. So drive down there. I guess it's not gravel, it is paved. Drive right down there and you'll see the old foundations. The museum is definitely open. Never gone to the museum. I would like to do that one of these days. Only 3 cars, but pullout's empty. I'll let them by. We've been there for a bit. Yeah, pullout's empty. It's starting to get a bit rough. Nice when I don't have to actually stop. When they all understand the assignment. Boy oh boy, GPS is now saying there's 53 minutes of delay ahead. There's an accident on Hope Princeton. to take these corners kind of slow too. They're deceivingly sharp. Looking at the little Canada flag, it's pretty darn windy out. Looks like I'm going with wind though. So the wind is pushing me. That's maybe why I didn't feel the wind. It's coming directly from behind us. Good to know. Now it says 90-minute delay. Suggesting that GPS is now suggesting that I take Highway 5A to Merritt and then down to Hope. When I get to Princeton, I'll double check. Must be an accident or something. Traffic behind us. A lot of traffic. I don't want all of them behind us. All right. I see another car coming, but the long line is gone. Now GPS says 125-minute delay ahead of me. Anyone know what's going up on Mine Hill? My GPS says it's a 2-hour delay. What's going on? Hey, this is the crazy road. Here's the crazy road. It's called the Old Hedley Road. a narrow road. First time I've ever brought the big rig down here. First time for everything, right? Free campsites over here. These are all recreation areas. First come, first serve. Pull on in and camp. Sometimes you camp or you share campsites with your neighbors. You can see Highway 3 on the other side of the river. Gotta watch out for the kids. The campsites. Campsites here, both sides of the road, although everybody's camping on the riverside. One campsite on this side. Beautiful Smilkameen River. Not very deep right now. Definitely getting more sunlight over here. Cell service when we get close to Princeton. I'm going to call Jess and see if she can help me out with this traffic jam situation up ahead. Is it actually better for me to go through Merritt? what stops her from being a big accident on the Coquihalla on a long weekend. It usually is. There would be a chance by the time I get to the Coquihalla would be in just as much trouble. Sure feels fast on this side road. It's unmarked speed limit road, so the speed limit on an unmarked road is 80 kilometers an hour. There's no way I'm doing 80 kilometers an hour on a road like this. It's too small. Coming up on Bromley Rock here. A few corners. Looks very different on this side than what we usually see on the other side. Now it's showing 211-minute delay. That's what, almost 4 hours? 3.5 hours? Three-and-a-half-hour delay. Like, did I miss Bromley Rock? But nope, here it is. We're entering Bromley Rock Provincial Park right about here. The next left-hand curve is where the actual Bromley Rock is. Right after the right-hand curve. Bromley Rock, lots of people sitting in beach chairs in the water there. Pretty big tourist trap area. Not really a tourist trap area because it's not a tourist trap area. They've got pit toilets, but it's a touristy area. It's a popular place for people to come camping. Camping, fishing, sunbathing. of fun taking the alternative route. Boom, boom. Trees. Now that the clouds are kind of cleared here, it's all directly into the sun. A little warmer here again now that we're driving into the sun. Now we're back up to 31 degrees Celsius. This Milkameen River is pretty shallow here. Too shallow to kayak down. Pulling over to let me by, is that what's going on here? weed whacking on the side. Oh, they're weed whacking the grass across from their house. Always like that. Someone mows the lawn across from their house as well. Just makes it look prettier. Sorry, mirror cam. They're getting slapped in the face with a couple of trees. The roof, or the load cam, I think probably got hit too. Hopefully I haven't knocked any of the cameras over, but you know, if I'm in as many trees as I'm hitting, I might be down cameras. Almost to Princeton here. Got 13 kilometers to go. I think we should have cell service here soon. Jess up here soon. See if she can look into this traffic jam up ahead. Although my GPS says now there's only a 26-minute delay, so maybe the traffic jam is cleared out. It's just a minor accident. Could be. Quick glance at the phone. It's only got 1 bar cell service yet, so not quite yet. We'll wait till the next couple of corners here. We have that gets us a little more out in the open. That should probably do the trick. On the shoulder. Not much of a shoulder on a road like this. Around a blind corner. tight corners coming up. So I can let the trailer go over the center line. That doesn't really need to. Guess what? We went up to 4-bar cell service after around these corners. There we go. Let's give Jess a call. Hi. Were you sleeping? I'm sorry for waking you up, but could you jump on the computer and check out Drive BCA and see what's going on somewhere between Sunday Summit and Mine Hill? My GPS goes between a half-hour delay to 3.5-hour delay. It was suggesting I go through Merritt. Somewhere in there. If you want, I can just get you to text me. And I'm almost to Princeton. I just want to make sure before. Okay. Bye. Thanks. Love you. She's gonna jump on the computer and look it up. Apparently she went to bed and she went to sleep after eating the waffles, a little bit of food coma. I had one big waffle, chocolate chip waffle. It was good, really good. It's like, I forgot we had that waffle maker. It's like, we need to do that more often. Quite a bit of rocks there on the shoulder. Another campground over here. No, it's not a campground. It's they use only park. GPS is now again showing a 1-hour delay. It's kind of bouncing back and forth. The worst I've seen is what, the 3.5 hour? I don't know. Bunch of inflatables there. People enjoying their holiday. 4 kilometers to go. Warehouser, I'll pull over there and just see what Jess has texted me, if anything. Definitely slower going around this way, but not a lot slower, just a little bit slower. Probably adds another 10 minutes to the trip. A couple of fire trucks parked there. One's like an old airport fire truck and just a regular fire truck. Maybe it's just the construction on the highway. Hey, anyone have an update on how the Hope Princeton's doing today? Nobody on the radio. So I know they had construction down that way. I'm just wondering, would they have construction on holiday? I don't know. All it could take is like one accident. It's either construction or an accident. Here's Warehouser. Also a wood pellet place on the right hand side. So lumber mill on the left, wood pellet on the right. Shipped a lot of those wood pellets into the US. Okay, I'm going to pull over here. See, what did Jess say? Jess says road cam shows long lineup. Facebook says construction area eastbound and westbound, single lane ultra. So it's just construction, and then ask her. Let's go. So it's 30-minute delay. We'll just go for it. If it's just construction, we'll go for it. Right now GPS says 38-minute delay, so see how it goes. right, we'll just drive through Princeton here and we'll call it a day. So thank you guys so much for watching. The highway on our right hand side here, if you follow that one, you can get all the way to Summerland. It's called the Princeton Summerland Road. Should take that one. Definitely not with a big rig, but maybe take that one with the RV. Might be a neat video.
Turn left on Highway 5A.
Mostly gravel road.
Turn left on Highway 5A.
We had just gone straight across here.
Turn left on Bridge Street.
We would end up going to Coalmount and what's the town's name? Tulameen. We're going to cross the Tulameen River right here. Continue following this Milkameen. And if you go all the way up to Tulameen and just keep going and going, eventually you end up on Highway 5A and end up going to Merritt.
Turn left at the traffic light, then take the first right.
Well, the RV's been waiting there for a while, but we get to go first. Okay.
Turn right on Highway 3.
Not expecting that. Got our own lane here, so I don't worry about that light going green. Good on fuel, so hammer down. I sure hope you guys like the detour. I've taken you through this Highway 3 often enough. I'm like, have never taken the truck on that back road. That was kind of fun. Hopefully the video turns out as nice as the road I was enjoying. It's a thing, I never know what I've captured. Never know how many bugs are splatted on the cameras until I'm editing. But for now, you guys have a fabulous evening, fabulous day. I don't know what time you guys are watching this video. You guys have a great day. To try to time out a good honk here between cars. Can't always time it out, but most of the time I get it timed out. Here we go. Nope. Anyway, I am out of here. You guys absolutely rock. Sign says highway patrol ahead. Hey guys, there's cops ahead enforcing tickets, speed limits, enforcing speed limits. Unfortunately, nobody on the VHF telling me what the traffic's like ahead. Am I gonna get a honk in? I think so. Maybe after this SUV. Here we go. Here we go. Bye.